Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, and I am Penj, and welcome back to Yes, Your Grace, where last time we welcomed a new member to our court. So we welcomed Lena the Witch, and there she is. I hadn't noticed that she's actually a little bit more expensive than Stan the General. So Lena costs us 11 gold per week, whereas Stan only costs us 9. Is Stan aware of this? He might be a little bit miffed to learn that the witch, who just rocked up at the court, is earning more money than him. But there we go, that's how much she costs. So yes, she appeared because of an untimely death to the Stabber, which is all very, very sad. So Sidani's pet hedgehog, the Stabber, sorry, in caps, the Stabber, got sat on by somebody waiting to see us, I believe, and it poisoned this poor chap. It also meant that the Stabber was squished to death, which is all very, very sad. But then Lena, the witch, came in, ran into the throne room and said, "Your Grace, I will deal with this man who has been poisoned by this hedgehog. Let me deal with it." And then our chap who sits next to us, he said, "Oh, a witch, a court witch might be quite useful." So yes, we took her on board. She is on the books, which is all very, very good. And she's actually been out and done a few bits and bobs. She's gone out and, checked out a few sites and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, she's actually been quite useful indeed. Also, the Rodovians gave us a timeline. So now at the bottom here, we can see how long it's going to be until Rodovia come a knocking. And it's not that long. It's not very long at all. 10 weeks. That's not a long amount of time for us to get all this stuff sorted. We are slowly building up an army. We do have 756 military power now, which is very good. However, just looking at this screen, I have noticed a little bit of an issue. So we've got 21 food. However, we are now spending quite a lot of food on army upkeep. We're spending 22 on army upkeep. So we're actually every time losing money because we get 11 food from taxes. So we get 12. Then we get 18. 21 food is what we get in total, or resources, or whatever this thing is here. So we get 21 of these every single week, but then we're spending 22 on the army. So we're never going to increase this amount unless we get other allies and things. That could be a bit of an issue. It could be a bit of a problem. So yeah, it's going to slowly sort of dwindle down unless we can get somebody else on board who is going to help us out with this a little bit. So maybe we do need to look for somebody, to ally with somebody who can give us a little bit of the resources just here. That could be quite handy. And we've got various other people on board as well. We've got Masher and all that kind of stuff. So we've got some more allies, which is all very, very handy. We have got our general ready. So we've got all these things done here now. Obviously, this new option has appeared for preparing the witch. It's 20 of our resources. It's 20 food resources, which we clearly cannot spare, because that would be very, very bad. So maybe if we come into an amount of food, if we discover some, we might get this. But it looks like at the moment the witch is not going to be available for the battle. But there we go. So we've paid everybody. We've paid all the people. Don't worry. Look, we're giving the food to the army. What happens if we don't? How many do we lose? 18. Okay, yeah, that's quite a chunk. We don't want to do that. Okay, right, so we're ready. So I think now we can go straight into week 20. Okay, here we go. So the pigeon has just fluttered in. Let's speak to the pigeon. Okay, right. It's from our daughter who is away in the lands of Atana. So, dear father, tell Sidani Dusty is fine. So, yes, we wrote to her asking about the cat, didn't we? He was meowing for the first 2 days of the journey without stopping, so his voice was gone. He gave up after that and just slept the rest of the way. Unfortunately, King Ivo is allergic to cats, so we keep him outside our chambers. Not to worry though, I made a little house for him, so he has a cosy place all for himself. Oh, that's nice. I miss all of you so much. Perhaps you could visit me one day. Yours, Lorsulia. I would love to visit you. That would be excellent. Can we not arrange that? Can we not arrange a little visit? It can't be that far away, can it? The chap who sits next to me, Audrey or whatever he's called, he could look after the kingdom for a while while we go on a little sort of trip out. That would be nice. Okay, so poor Dusty, who always loved to cuddle in bed with Lorsulia. Sidani doesn't need to know about this. We should ask Lorsulia about something else. Okay, ask her about Ivo, tell her she's forgotten her slippers, or I'm not ready yet. How about we talk to everybody else first, and then we'll come back and decide what to write about. I think that's what we need to do. So I'm not ready yet. Let's have a little sort of chat with all these other people. On second thought, I'll need more time. Don't worry, Your Grace. Take all the time you need. Okie dokie. So I noticed that we have our general and the witch here. So let's talk to Stan and Elena. So Stan, hello. I can't remember what you were doing, but there you go. You have returned from the Babushka village. Oh, well, it was so long ago since I recorded the last part. I can't remember what you were doing. Give me a little reminder. I stayed out for 2 nights with my men. Nothing happened apart from some foxes going through the rubbish. We didn't find anything, but the villagers said they felt safer with us there. Thank you for the report. Keep up the good work. Do we get anything for that? Just an updated entry. Is that all? Is that all there was? Hang on, which one was that? Which one was this one? The babushka thing. There we go. A peasant from the village reported that an old witch from the forest was scaring the villagers. Ah, yes, of course, yes. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. Yeah, there was a witch. Of course there was. There was a sort of a creepy witch wandering about. But yeah, nobody's seen anything. Okay, and then Elena, where were you as well? I can't remember either. I have helped the worshippers with the spirits, your grace. There are a lot of new people gathering in the new shrine now. Thank you, Elena. Your help is always appreciated. Do we get anything for that as well? No? Nothing at all. We get no boost to anything or other. Okay, what was that? The Holy Shrine. A worshipper sought the king's help to build a new shrine. The king helped by sending a witch to bring positive spirits to the building. Okay, so hopefully something good will come of that in the future. Nothing actually happened this time round, but maybe something good will happen later. Okay, right. Lady Lena. Now, yes, we sent for her last time. She is up here. She brings an awful lot of lovely things. So, as well as 300 soldiers, which is very welcome indeed, she also brings 4 gold, which is always nice, but also 5 resources. Look at this. That will be very, very helpful. So, okay, let's see what she wants. Now, she seems to be the one that brings in the most stuff, certainly the most military power, I believe. So, yeah, I think she's going to want quite a lot of stuff. She's going to be quite demanding. So, okay, hello, Lady Lena. A pleasure to meet you, your grace. And my biggest condolences about Tallis, although I didn't like him at all. Okay, right, you cut straight to the point. Anyway, let's explain your situation to me. I believe I can help. For something in return, of course. Well, of course, because nobody gives anything for free, do they? You see, you have something that I want to give my son. Okay, right. Now, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to assume that it's my current daughter who is here, the eldest who is here. Is it her, by any chance? Does your son want a wife? Someone, actually. Yeah, I read you like a book. I would like your daughter, Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. Okay, I mean, that would be useful. That would push us over 1,000, which is probably quite good when the Radovians arrive. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Radovia. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. That would be very good. That would be very good. So, what do you say? A fair agreement. Let me think about it, or I can't agree. I think I possibly need to speak to Lorsulia about it, do I not? Do I not need to talk to... Oh, no, not Lorsulia. Asalia. Don't I need to talk to my daughter about it first? Let me think about it, please. I'll need some time to think this through. Oh, of course, darling. Take as much time as you like. Just remember that Radovia won't be waiting for you to get ready. Ha ha ha. Oh, you crazy japester. Okay, there we go. Do we try and marry off another one of our daughters for military power? Because it went so well last time, didn't it? And then a peasant and a peasant. Well, the agony of choice. Let's pick you first, peasant. Your grace, where I come from, there's an odd fog surrounding the nearby forest. Anyone who goes into the fog disappears without any trace. A few local adventurers came forward. They said they would find the one responsible, but they never came back. We're thinking the fog turns people into frogs. Bugs, maybe. Okay, right you are. There's plenty of them in the forest, but no signs of the people who go in there. Okay, a task for the witch. Oh no, now I want the witch. I need to talk to the witch. I need to talk to her and ask her about some of the stuff here. I need to ask her about some of this stuff because she might have knowledge of this. Can you hold on? Can you hold on for a little bit? I think it's more important to talk to the witch rather than go and look for some people who might be turning into bugs and insects. Also, 2 weeks out, that's quite a long time. That's quite a long time. And it's probably just fog. They're probably just getting lost in the fog. Do you know what? But maybe they just got lost. You should check the forest again. The fog might be dense, so don't go alone. If we gather together, maybe we'll get some traces. But what if we all get lost instead? What you want? Massive, massive ball of string. Huge ball of string. Just walk along with it, and then, you can follow the string through the forest. That's fine. Oh, dear. Okay. Right, so the witch is here. Right, hang on. Let's do this now. Let's go over here. Let's go and talk to the witch now. I think, where is she? Council chamber, possibly? I think it said she was here. There we go. Right, Elena, hello, your grace. How can I help? I've got this vial. So, yeah, we picked this up last time, didn't we? I think she might have even picked it up herself. She might have acquired this from a little sort of outpost type thing. Got this vial. We found this thing. and could be connected to Talis somehow. There appears to be a residue inside. Can you check if this residue matches the poison from Talis's wine? It might be difficult, but I'll try to determine the ingredients used in both samples. It would take some time, though. Yeah, I'd rather you do that. Take as much time as you need. 2 weeks, okay. Let me just get a smear of this. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything out. Of course, Your Grace. Okay, that's all. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, may the spirits guide you. Cheerio. I prefer her doing that rather than going to look for mysterious things in the fog, because that's all a bit silly. A few people, which picture is it? I think it's that one, isn't it? A few people, is it that one or is it another picture? We tried, where is he? Which chap was it? Grego, I think it was you, wasn't it? We tried to get him on board, but he wanted to take one of our pictures. And apparently somebody came by, I can't remember exactly who it was, but somebody came by and said, you want to be wary of Grego. He doesn't want your art for himself. He doesn't want you to look at it and put it in his gallery. He's going to burn it. He's going to burn the lovely art, which I'm not really on board with, because he wants his art to be the best art, and therefore the only art would make it the best. So, yeah, we haven't got him on board yet, because he does want to tear down some of our art. I don't think it's that. I think, there's a chat thing. Oh yes, we can talk to Thingy, can't we? I think it's that. I think it's that there, the stork painting. I think that's the one he wants to destroy. I'm not really on board with that. I don't want to destroy all our cultural treasures. Or else what are we saving when the Rendovians invade? If we've divested ourselves of all of our lovely cultural things and all of our morals and everything, then what are we trying to save? So, okay, right, hang on. Let's go back to the throne room. Let's deal with the last peasant. Hang on a second, peasant. Right, now you may come forward. Hello, how are you? Oh, my Grace, my boy, my dearest grandchild. Hello? Got himself into big trouble, Your Grace. I thought you were referring. I thought you were like my grandfather or something. Got himself into big trouble, Your Grace. He asked me not to come here, but I don't know where else to go. He's been involved with the oracle dust sales for a long time now. It's harmless. He told me. Yeah, he would say that, wouldn't he? Only selling to begin with, but he recently started using it as well. He was over the moon, so happy and giggly at first. Even tried convincing me to use it to relax, but I am no lady to get involved in this nasty business. Now he's very ill, Your Grace. Can't leave the bed. My poor baby. He keeps asking to bring him some more dust, but I know this is the cause of his illness for sure. Oh, yes. We were absolutely right to stop that nonsense. He tells me it'll make him feel better. I have no heart to look at him in this state, barely moving, with skin as pale as blueberries. Please help, Your Grace. A witch could help. No, we've only got one and she's doing something more important. I can provide some gold for a healer, or I'm sorry I can't help. I'm not giving you 23 gold. 23 gold? That's extortionate. I'm very sorry. I'm saving the gold for more important things. I'm really sorry. I can't help. I can't help your grandson. He needs to stay strong until this illness passes. And we are absolutely hemorrhaging the public relations stuff there, the sort of satisfaction levels. Oh my goodness me. That's plummeted loads. That's generally quite bad. He needs to stay strong till the illness passes. Make sure he stays hydrated and don't let him take any more of the dust. He'll come out of it. I really hope he does, Your Grace. I don't know what I'd do without him. Okay, right, let's stand down from the throne now. There are a few little bits and bobs for us to deal with, so let's have a little wander about. Let's go and see Potato Head, my favourite character in the entire game. Hello, Potato Head. Your Grace, Lusulia sent a letter. I asked her about Dusty, just like you told me to. What did she say? Is Dusty all right? Does he like the new castle? I bet he'd prefer it here. He is completely fine, Sadani. He didn't like the journey so much, but he is now, he's in a cosy castle now, probably laying by some warm fireplace. No, Father, he's an explorer. He probably runs all around the castle walls, like he did here. Yes, of course, Sadani. Goodbye. I'll see you later, Potato Head. I always want her to respond. I always want her to, retort against that. I go, no, stop calling me Potato Head. But yeah, she doesn't when you do it there. The gardens and the bedchamber. Okay, let's go and see Aurelia. Hello, my queen. How are you, darling? What do you think about finding Asalia or Prince? I mean, I think I know the answer. I think she might come over and slap me in the chops, but we'll see. We'll see. Lady Lena came to me with a proposition. Asalia? She's still young. I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know, I wasn't really sure what to tell her. She was offering her support in the battle if we agree. We need as much help as we can get, but I don't want to let Asalia go yet. I'll leave this decision up to you, sweetheart. Oh no, now I've got to make a decision. Have the wedding, or I don't want to give another daughter away. I mean, the last wedding went terribly, terribly wrong. It went all sorts of miserably terrible. But we don't have that long left in order to try and sort out our military. What have we got? Another 9 weeks after this one. So we could do with another person. Also, we do have a thing down here. Another member of the court. I don't know who that is. A shadowy figure to go with the general and the witch. I don't know who that is. Hopefully they'll come along at some point. Yeah, okay. We should have the wedding, or I don't want to give another daughter away. Oh no, which one do we go for? I think we'll go for I don't want to give another daughter away. I think Asalia has a little bit of a story beginning here. So, at the start, she was really sort of, on the sidelines. She wasn't really doing anything. We had, Sidani was being all sorts of adorable and, little and potato head and silly pets and all that kind of stuff. And then, meanwhile, Lorsuli was going away and getting married and was the focus. And Asalia was just sort of there, just sort of in the middle, generally feeling a little bit left out. But now she's sort of getting a bit of a story. She's met that person that she was sparring with and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think there's more to come from her, and I think if we get rid of her, if we just marry her away and she goes away to different lands, maybe we'll miss out on something exciting. So I don't want to give another daughter away. I think there is something, there's more to come with her. So let's just go for this now. The first marriage went terribly. You could say that, yes. I mean, that is an understatement and a half, but yes, I don't want to repeat that. She's going to have to get married at some point. I know this isn't entirely fair, but I don't want to get married to a stranger. Yeah, that's true as well. That's true as well. They could do with meeting the person they're going to marry. We'll find us someone more appropriate after the battle, I'm sure. Oh, that's a relief. It's hard to imagine losing 2 of my daughters in 1 year. You're not losing them. They're just getting married. I know. I'll invite Lady Lena and let her know what my decision is. Okay, right, so now we need to invite her back. I imagine she's not going to be best pleased, but yeah, I think there's more. There's more to come from you. So hello, Asalia and Maya. So let's have a little chat. Let's go over here. You're not sparring, which is interesting. Yes, father. Lady Lena visited me. Do you remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes, why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. But before you throw a tantrum, know that I haven't given her the decision yet. Oh, I see. I guess I won't have much to say in this matter anyway. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't even know him. Do you know what? I'm absolutely with you on that. I'm utterly 100% with you on that aspect of this. It's a bit silly. Do you think I want to marry a stranger? Is there anyone that you know and would want to marry? No. We need to find you someone sooner or later. You know how this works. I know. I just don't think I'm ready for this. No one is ever ready for this. Which is short for Asalia. ... sort of open mouth, sort of gawping. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Hello, Mayor. Thank you for letting me visit your grace. Oh, okay. My pleasure. Cheerio now. Okay, can we head anywhere? Is that it? Are we done for this week? I think we're done. Now, the thing about this tumbling down as well is that we're going to earn less. We're going to earn less from our taxes and stuff because people are not quite as happy, so they're going to be less willing to part with their money and goods. But we're done for the week. Oh, no, we're not. Hang on. We can send the pigeon off and we can send the general somewhere. Allies. Who do we want to summon back? Let's just get Lady Lena sort of done. Let's get her done. Let's get her out of the way. Just say, look, we're not going to do that. I'm very sorry. Can you wait until after the battle? So we'll invite her. And then on the map, we have a general. Let's send the general to... Oh, I mean, there's loads of places. I don't know. Plocko. That sounds like a fun place to go. A little trip out to Plocko. Let's go there. Yes, please. Turns to complete 1. We'll send the general out to the delightful sounding settlement, village, whatever it is. I don't really know. Place of Plocko. There we go. Yeah, okay. I think we're done. Everybody's doing something. Here we go. Let us finish the week. Yeah, how much are they paying in taxes? 9. Oh dear. Our food is coming down. However, we saved a bit of gold because we're not paying the witch. It would be nice if we could trade. It would be nice if we could spend a little bit of gold on some market somewhere to pick up some resources. That would be useful. We're not going to do this. Well, in fact, you know what? We can't do that. We have no choice. We can't prepare the witch. 766 people. That's pretty good, but only 9 weeks until Redovia are on their way. Okay, right. No time like the present. Let us crack on. So, week 21 rolls around, and there's Lady Lena. I was going to say nobody else is coming in, but yes, there's lots of people. Okay, General, hello. What did you find at Plocko? Was it nice? Your Grace, a small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Oh no, it's not. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny at all. That's a terrible thing. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. That is tragically sad. We prayed for his soul, and I've blessed the spirit on your behalf. Well, thank you very much. The parents were grateful for help from the king's men. Okay, does that get us some of that back? Okay, that gets a little bit of sort of, public support there. Let's talk to Sadani first. I know you're Lady Lena. I know you're important, but, family and everything. So let's get you in. Is that another pet of yours you've got there, Potato Head? What is it this time? A mouse, a stick insect, or a lizard? I mean, I'd be happy with all of these. A stick insect would be particularly funny. A stick insect? It's a stick insect, isn't it? Ooh, that would be good. A perfect spy. But it's just some silly toy. Recruiting agents is far more difficult than you would imagine. Why the agents? What do you plan to use them for, Potato Head? It's to save Lord Sulia and Dusty from the evil prince. Keep your voice down. Don't say that in front of all these people. He's a nice prince. He's okay. He's a bit cross with us, but we'll sort that out. When my agents are ready, we'll take Lord Sulia back home. My agents were best friends with Dusty. Maybe I will let you use them one day too, if you're good. Potato Head Ivo is not evil. Besides, he's no prince. He's a king now. Atana is really far away too. Well, those seem like good points, but you do your job, I do mine. Okay, let's see that toy. It's quite unusual, isn't it? Doesn't look like it came from our country. Where'd you get it from? Maya gave it to me. It brings luck, she says. This is getting a little bit suspicious. Maya, who just turned up one day in the gardens, is now interacting with the children of the royal family. Has she been vetted? Have we vetted Maya? Have we made sure that she is who she says she is? Okay. Let's see. Go on for now, Sadani. See if you can find more agents. Yes, Father, Your Grace. You can call me Father. It's fine. I need to that friend of Asalia. Yeah, I think you do as well. Right, hello, Lady Lena. You've called for me, Your Grace. Yeah, you're not going to like this. We can ask her about things. Okay, I found this animal tooth. Do you know anything about this? It was found in my wine cellar. Oh, yes. I've seen something like this before. It's a charm necklace. Oh, yes, it was worth getting you back. It's an expensive thing. The bigger the tooth is, the more dangerous demons it can protect you from. I have a small one as well. Just in case. Many soldiers wear these as a sign of their strength, particularly if they obtain the tooth themselves by defeating a monster. It brings them luck in battle. Where did you get yours from? It was a wedding gift from my father. Thank you, Lady Lena. Okay, this letter as well. Take a look at this letter. It has beautiful drawings of flowers all around it. Do you know anything about it? Flowers. There are lords in my area that decorate their letters with flowers sometimes. Do you have your letters decorated too? Sometimes we do, Your Grace, but only very important letters, like wedding invitations. What do you usually decorate the letters with? Roses. We always have roses. It's a symbol of love after all. Okay, and I found this vial. I found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a potion vial. I don't know much about potions myself. Okay, fair enough. The witch is on that. That's absolutely fine. And about the marriage. Have you reconsidered my offer, Your Grace? I have to decline. I mean, this could be a terrible mistake. I don't know. But I feel like it's the right thing to do at the moment. I have to decline. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Do as you wish. And she's just at us. Good luck on the battlefield where there won't be anyone to help you. All right, you're a gracious loser then. Okay, fine. But bye now. Bye-bye. Yeah, she's terrible. Torlando. Have we seen you before? I can't remember if we've seen you before or not. You're great. Oh, you're the poet guy. You're the story writer guy. Your Grace, it is I, Torlando the Wonderful. Is your general ready to come with me? Yes. I can't remember exactly what he was doing, but yes, absolutely. I will send your general. Oh, he was a muse, wasn't he? The general was going to be a muse to this guy. And he was going to inspire him to write the final chapter or something. I think that might be worth doing. It might be worth doing. He might then give us a massive pile of gold or resources or something. So yeah, of course, absolutely. I will send a general to aid you in your quest. That is absolutely fantastic. You'll not be disappointed, for I shall bring you a classic. Okay, cheerio. And a merchant. Hello, merchant. Your Grace, normally I wouldn't bother you, but I have no other choice. I'm a merchant delivering goods from one place to the other. Yes, I get how merchants work, that's fine. I sell trinkets of all sorts. Okay, what do you sell? What wares do you have? Paintings, vintage scrolls, historical relics. I even once had the wooden leg of Vlode the Spindleshanks. Yeah, it went for a crazy 200 pieces of gold. That sounds like quite a lot, but none of that matters now, as I was robbed on my way back to my hometown, Pravesk. And if I'm not mistaken, now you need funds to carry on with your journey. Correct. Your Grace. Oh no, you really know your stuff, Your Grace. I would need 23 gold to get back on my feet. I'm a businessman, so I know how to invest this money. I will make a profit in no time. I will repay you as soon as I can, with interest, of course. Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Absolutely. We've got a little bit spare now. Yeah, let's give you 23 gold. We did give somebody last time 23 gold to go and look in the forest. Or no, who was it? Was it the forest? They need 23 gold, or was it a healer or something? I forget. But yeah, you can have it. I will lend you the money, but you'd better be back with more. If not, I will send for you. Yeah, we've got our eyes on you. Yes, that's wonderful. And no problem at all. I will be back here in no time, Your Grace. 23 gold, and it's all for me. Unless you bring it back and you know, give us some more. That would be nice. Easy. Okay, maybe that might not have been the best decision. Okay. Does anybody need anything? Just an informal chat over here in the gardens. Okay, Asalia, let's talk to you to see if you say anything. Yes, Father? Sidani's toy. Does she know anything about that? Explain this, Asalia. It's a toy? Yes, Sidani got this toy from Maya. I've seen this toy before. Maya, you're not from Baravia, are you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be interesting. My family, we travel a lot. Hang on. What? Oh, here comes the Queen. I was passing by, but I heard all the racket here. Was there a racket? Okay, fine. We were clearly making a racket. I was unaware of the noise levels, but okie dokie. Is everything all right, darling? Look at this toy, Aurelia. I recognise this. Of course you do. We saw one just like it when we were robbed by Bayran 13 years ago. Dun dun dun! Jarring cord. Oh my goodness me, you're one of the baddies. You weren't vetted. Where did you get this toy from, Maya? My parents travel a lot. We were travelling merchants. They must have bought it somewhere. Your accent. This toy. Staying in Davern for a while. She's a spy. You're from Rodovia. Dun dun dun. Tell me you didn't know about this, Asalia. Father, please, no. Don't do anything to her. It's all my fault. I asked her to visit us. We're preparing for battle. We're planning to repel an attack, but Rodovians are already in my castle. Oh. Look what you did to your father. Eryk! Oh, Eryk, you need to get a heartier constitution. That keeps happening. It's because you're old, chap. It's because you're old. Okay. Oh, you're up. Eryk, that's twice now. Azalea's friend is a Rodovian. I mean, she did look like she was dressed like a Rodovian. The guy in the dungeons looked a little bit, similarly dressed to whatever her name was, Maya, in the sort of the greys and stuff. Azalea's friend is a Rodovian. We're praying for war against them, and yet they're already here. Yes, I had a chat with them already. Here we go. Here's the person who actually knows what's going on. Azalia won't be seeing her friend anymore. I decided not to kill her, but I banished her from the castle. She's just a girl. Perhaps what kind of message does it send? Our daughter playing with the enemy in our castle. You didn't consider letting her stay, did you? No. We should get rid of her because she could be feeding stuff back. No, you did well. I wouldn't have allowed May to stay in our castle. You did well, darling. Thank you. Nothing good ever comes from Rodovians. You collapsing? The two of us not being able to conceive an heir? Break your promise, and you shall be punished. Your kingdom will be fertile, but you won't see a successor amongst your offspring. Oh! So some sort of weird curse thing happened. Isn't that how it went? When I promised my firstborn daughter to Bayran, I didn't do it because I was afraid of the witch. I did it to protect us. At the time, I thought Bayran was a fool for agreeing to this. Surely a bandit wouldn't be able to travel such a distance, enter the throne room and dare to ask a king for his daughter. And yet here we are. I'm telling you, it's the witch. How else could he become king? How else could they threaten war? How else that you couldn't have a son? I mean, those things could have all happened. They could have all just happened by coincidence and, he became a king by effort, threatened war by training a load of soldiers, couldn't have a son because it's just random chance and that's how it works? You might be right. I will look into the curse, darling. I will see if we can do it right away. At least I can help take some of the burden from your shoulders. Thank you. I feel better now. It's time to get up. Guess I better see Azalea. Yes, I think you better had, because I think you might be in trouble a little bit. But of course, she's going to be in trouble as well, because she was very silly inviting her. Hello, it's me again. Let's not do sword fighting, because I might accidentally stab you. Yes, Father? About Mayor. I'm sorry, Father. I didn't want to hurt you. I know. You were doing what you thought was right, and that's okay. I'm fine. Just not that young anymore. Doctors say tense situations can have this kind of effect. I didn't want to upset you, Father. But why the war, Father? Isn't life difficult enough as it is? Why make things harder for one another? I don't want a war. They're coming to kill us. They're coming to chop us into tiny bits. I know Mayor's from Rodovia. When she told me, my heart froze up. I knew it meant trouble, but I got to know her. They're not bad. They're just like us, not barbarians, as Mother likes to call them. They attacked our villages. Of course there are bandits, thieves. It doesn't mean they're all like this. You're a king, Father. Tell me, did you never have to punish a thief or a bandit who was from Davern? Well, just because one person did bad things, does it mean we're all bad? I just don't understand why we have to fight. They threaten us. They want to take over our castle. What if we just got it all wrong? We can't risk it, Azalea. It's all very complicated. That's a great shame, Father. But who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay, right. So now I'm doubting whether they're coming to kill us. Are they just here because they're being nice? Okay, so Witch is out of action. General is out of action. We do have a bird. Let's call Noxie, who sounds like a London gangster. Let's go and have a war with Noxies with Knuckles. Okay, so but I'm not so bothered about the military, but 5 food. That could be really handy. Let's invite Mr. Noxie over, and I think that is us done for the week. So here we go, week 21, 8 weeks until the Rodovians arrive. Food is looking very sad. Elaine the Witch is back, so we can find some stuff out. Stan the General is away, so yeah, we're getting a little bit of gold mounting up. But yeah, it's the army upkeep. How much do we earn now? 9, 10, 19. So each week we're losing 3 food. We are losing 3 food each time. That's not good. Okay, save and continue. Let us dive straight into week 22 here in Grevno. Oh my goodness me, there's quite a lot of people. Okay, so Elena, Dragonslayer, peasant, lady, Elida, peasant, merchant. Where's Noxie? I thought I'd ask Noxie to come by and he's not there. That's very rude. Okay, Audrey or Grace. We'll have the royal trial when Ivo arrives, right before the battle. This way he can attend the trial himself. I hope we're going to be ready by then. We still do have some time to prepare, so make sure we do our best to find the perpetrator. Remember, our agents can be of use. Yes, I know, Audrey. Everything will be fine. Also, what about the letter? Let's write a letter to Lorsulia. Of course, what should I write? Ask her about Ivo. Let's see what we can find out about him. Ask her about Ivo. What is he like as a husband? How is he dealing with his father's death? We don't talk about that. And say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we are working on finding the murderer. Very well, Your Grace. Reply in a couple of weeks. Okie dokie. Right. Elena the Witch, what did you find in this vial? Your Grace, I found a match from the substance in this vial to the poison used on Talis. So it's quite certain that this vial was used to poison Talis. But what would it be doing near Branca? I don't know, Your Grace. Thank you for this. It'll be useful in our investigation. Will it be useful? I don't know if it will. Okay. And we've got all these people. I feel like we should call Lady Elida there first because she's a lady and we should call her first because she's posh and privileged. I heard that Lady Lena has made you a proposition. Oh, so this game is very clever. It's very, very clever. Look at that. So one thing, we said no, and because of that, a little story arc has spun off. Okay, yes, she did. I must say, it's good you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. This marriage cannot happen. It seems to me that you don't know about the curse that plagues Lena's family. A curse! Oh, yes. Oh, we were absolutely right to say no there. Okay, curse? Okay, curse? What curse? They say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Oh, that's not very nice, though. Can the curse be lifted? Is there a way to lift the spell? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son, to lift the pain. The problem is, you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it is said the spell will move on to the bride. And she will die the following night. Oh, no, that's bad. Are you willing to risk this? No, I told her no. I told her to clear right off. Thank you for the information. Thank you for the warning. You're most welcome. I would strongly reconsider Azalea's marriage arrangement, though. No. We're not marrying. She's not getting married to whatever her son was called. It's absolutely fine. Okay, cheerio. Oh, that was very good. Oh, we might have dodged a bullet there. I mean, she might be spinning all sorts of tales there, but I think we might have dodged a bullet. That's good. Okay, so we've got Dragonslayer, peasant, merchant. We've got to talk to Dragonslayer. There's someone called Dragonslayer. Hello, Your Grace, it is I, Noxie. Oh, you're Noxie. Noxie the Dragonslayer, bowing low before you. I like you. You are showing respect. Also known as Grophos the Great, Wanos the Wise, Peter the Powerful. Yes, the person of nouns. I've got you. The royal wedding was fantastic. Did you leave before the end? I suspect you left before the end. Well, until, the food was first class. Even the snail. But amongst all of the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. I didn't even see you there, but of course we only saw the sort of a little bit of it. So, yeah, I don't know if you were in the crowd sort of off screen or whatever. Okay, you're the famous Dragonslayer. I'll go for you're the famous Dragonslayer. Oh yes, I'm quite accustomed to my fame preceding my arrivals. Oh, this guy is very, very cheesy. I like it. It is my pleasure to meet you. Hey, Eryk's gone all fanboy. He's gone all giddy fanboy. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? Oh yeah, absolutely. Tell me a dragon story. I'm all ears. The beast was fast. Ooh, its sharp claws could tear human skin with absurd ease. I stole into its home forest with great care and planned a path to its defeat. The dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree, overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed that the nest was full of hatchlings, mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped down the tree, but the big one wasn't there. The great oak creaked, groaned, and fell straight into the furious river underneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, until the big beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she went crashing into one boulder after another. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore, but the weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. After all, wit and brains come before strength and fists. Remember that, kids. I mean, Your Grace. Okay, you've been round schools telling this tale, have you? I like him. I like you. You're funny. Impressive, isn't it? After that, and other adventures, of course, I travelled to Davern seeking further challenges. So I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, are you going to be the person down here? Can you be our final person? As a kind of crazy adventurer kind of guy. Tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here, staining your beautiful land? We have no creatures that need slaying. There's a monster. Go tell your stories elsewhere. Can he go and fight the witch lady over in that place? There's a monster. Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All of these nightmares are nothing to our real problem, Rodovia. Rodovia? Well, I never heard of such a creature. So what is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? Okay, you're brilliant, but also kind of crazy. It's an army. An army from behind the tall mountains. They aim to claim Davern as their own. And an army. I see. Well, this is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Grophos the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I've met a lot of people. Even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can. Soldiers, supplies. I will stand at your side in battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men, and 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure. Yes, absolutely. Give us the 5 supplies, please. And in return I ask for... Yep, Eryk knows the deal. Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and, well, be famous. Noxie, aiding the King of Davern in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this. He is brilliant. Okay, so there we go. 180 people. We've nearly got 1,000 people. And we've got 5 food, which probably pays for the army now. I imagine we are now able to pay for our military without losing resources. Okay, I found this tooth. It's an impressive tooth. It must have been one hell of a beast. Do you know where it could have come from? Oh, I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, Your Grace. Sadly, I can't, because this tooth is not one from my collection. I don't think so, anyway. I wish it was, though. Can I buy it off you? Absolutely not, Noxie. I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo. Maybe after the raw trial. Okay, a letter. I don't imagine he's going to know much about the letter. I wouldn't know. I don't receive many letters, Your Grace. I'm always travelling, so letters never reach me. And this vial, I imagine he's also going to be equally as useless. I used to buy poison vials from merchants to use on monsters. I don't buy them anymore. They never worked. I haven't seen such an elegant vial before, though. Looks important. Okay, that is all. That'll be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. He's on our side. That is brilliant news. That's very, very good indeed. I'm very, very happy. Okay, that's good. Peasant, merchant. Hello, merchant. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Food supplies would be good. Let me help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices in all of Davern. Only 28 gold for 22 supplies. I would love to. I'm a little bit strapped for cash. That's fair. By Oracle does. No, throw him in the cells. Yeah, I can't afford that. I did say, actually, yesterday, was it? Or, well, last week in game, that would be really handy. But unfortunately, we don't have enough gold. That is all. I can't afford it. That'll be all. Thank you. I understand. I should be back in Davern in a few weeks' time, Your Grace. Until then, yeah, you could be quite useful. And peasant one, step forward, Your Grace. May the gods bless you for your support with the shrine. Ah! It's you from the shrine the witch went to bless and all that kind of stuff. Many people have hopes for a brighter future. The gods have already showed us signs of their mercy. The weather has been especially good for our crops. We would like to celebrate tonight. We have prepared a party for everyone. Can you give us some food? That would be great. In the night we are going to make a sacrifice to the gods to thank them for their mercy. To show your support, we simply ask you of a few supplies which we could add to our pile, or a witch that could help us send the sacrifices straight to our gods. 23 supplies we do not have. Do we send the witch? I mean, she was there before. She went before. So we could send her again. And maybe that will get us some public support back, which could be quite good. Are you out of your mind? I like that. Or I can't help. Do you know what? She's not going to do anything else. We'll send the witch. It's fine. The witch can make sure the sacrifice goes to plan. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Oh, and that's lovely. That is lovely for support there. That's very welcome. The gods will reward you for your good deeds. Okay, and the final peasant, Your Grace, will bring you news. There seems to be some weird anomaly in the woods up in the north. Magic, perhaps. Colourful lights out of nowhere in the middle of the night. It sounds so frightening. Okay, carry on. Do you know anything more about it? I visited Oborka, the village next to the woods, the morning after one of the disturbances. They said that Lord Joven's children went missing that night. I tell you, magic is involved. Botherations. We just sent the witch away to look at a shrine. I mean, if we had multiple witches, I would send one to you, but unfortunately we don't. Also, I need to check down here in the allies bit in a second for Lord Joven, because is that person on the list? It's probably nothing, because I can't do anything else about it. I'm sure the Lord can handle it himself. If not, I would expect him to visit me in person. Oh yes, of course, let's just hope you're right and nothing bad will happen. Hang on, is Lord Joven one of these people? Is he up here? Yes! Lord Joven is that person there. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Do we want to invite you? Maybe we should invite you. These people with things over their heads are people that we need to talk to. So, yeah, do we want to invite some of these people in? What about Oh, no, let's not invite Violet. What about Lurs? Or Eton? Do we get one of those back in? We don't need to talk to Lena again. So Jovan we need to talk to, because we've not spoken to him yet. And also, yes, he has been mentioned. Violet wants to talk to us. Lurs and Eton. Let's get Lurs back in. Hello, Lurs. Let's have a little chat with you whilst we are there. And I think that's all that done here. So, anything to do around the castle, or is it a nice quiet week? No, it's a nice quiet week. Okay, fine. Pigeon sent. Everybody assigned. Let's go. Let's see what happens. So now Elena is away. Stan has come back. The army upkeep is 28. Our resources are dwindling. They are plummeting tragically. How much do we earn? 11, 12, 18, 21, 26 resources I think we get. And we're spending 28 on the army. So we're only losing 2. That's still quite a lot of resources we're losing. Okay, yeah, that's not good. And there's only 7 weeks until Redovia arrive. Okay, what if we don't pay the 28 food? We lose 23 people. We're so close to 1,000. I mean, do we cap off at 1,000? I have no idea. I don't know if we sort of stop at 1,000. It looks like here we might do, unless it then spills over into a 1,000, then up to 2,000 sort of meter or something. I don't know. Okay, right. Let's continue. We can't sort of pay the witch anyway to be as part of the battle, so never mind. So here we go. Right, anybody else joining us? Loads of people, and there's a fox. I see there's a fox there, Sudani. Is this something to do with you? Oh, and Aurelia as well. Ooh, possibly should speak to Aurelia first. Hello, the Queen. How are you feeling, darling? I'm worried about you. You've fainted twice now. What if it gets worse? Who will take over the throne? I think we need to make a bigger effort, darling. Perhaps Audrey is right. We need to try harder. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about? I mean, yeah, you try loads. Try absolutely loads. I'm sure you'll be fine. I feel like I'm failing my duty as a queen. At this time, this age, a king should have a son. Don't blame you. That's nonsense. You do not need to feel guilty. You do not need to feel guilty. The fates clearly have other plans for us. We have 3 beautiful, healthy daughters. So your fault we don't have a successor. Thank you, darling. Perhaps you can meet me later tonight once everyone's gone. I have some ideas how to make things more interesting. Maybe it will help. Oh my goodness me. Do we need to deploy some sort of cup of tea sensor type thing? I think Aurelia worries too much about everything. I should do something to make her feel better. Maybe some sort of small gift to remind her I love her, no matter what. Okay. Let's talk to the general first. Oh, and then Lurs, possibly. And then there's a peasant. Right, general. You were with Torlando. Hopefully he wasn't too tedious. I returned from Mr. Torlando, your grace. I don't know much about writing, but this guy seems to know what he's doing. I'm just a little perplexed as to why he asked so many questions about my underwear. Okay, it's unexpected, but right you are. Entry updated. Is he going to come back? I assume Torlando's going to come back. Right, Lurs. Hello, you wanted to talk to me. You have called for me, your grace. Ah, it's just asking them about these things. Right, I have this vial. My agent has found this at a spice preparation hut. Do you know anything about this? This vial looks like the ones you can buy in a Tana. A Tana, you say? How interesting. More often than not, they're simply used as ornaments, but I've seen these things with oracle dust inside them. It's ironic how many of these vials you can find there, since King Talis didn't support the dust trade. Before he passed, may the gods have him in their favour, he turned down Etton's alliance when he found out what he was up to. Like we've done, we have also turned down Etton's alliance because we don't like the idea of this sort of oracle spice terrible drug thing. This is interesting. So you're saying Etton and Talis were not on the best of terms. Etton was at the thing. Etton was there. Etton was at the do. He was at the wedding. Oh my goodness. Indeed, Etton had it coming though. He was fuming when Talis had his guards kick him out of the castle. Oh my goodness me, that is all for now. As you wish, your grace. Okay, now does that remove the thing over his head? Yes. Okay, right. Okay, now Etton. Was it you? Was it Lord Fancy Hat? Did he do killings? Okay, Sudani. What's the fox doing there? Sudani, what on earth is that fox doing in the throne room? It's my new agent, Hissa. Back with the pets, are we? Well, you can't send toys on a mission. They don't understand anything, no matter how much you explain. Besides, this one was hard to recruit. It took time. Why Hissa? Why have you called it that? Well, that's easy. Because he hisses. Yes, I could have worked that out. Hiss. Okay, Audrey, is it safe? Is keeping a fox around a good idea, Audrey? Of course it is. He shouldn't cause too much trouble, your grace. Ha! Okay, fine. Keep him. Hissa can stay. Yes! Hissa will soon be known everywhere. First in Davern for his noble deeds. Then in Atana once we take Lord Sulia and Dusty back. Perhaps he could compete with Dragonslayer Noxie one day. Ooh! Once he's past initiation, he'll be sent for quests. Yeah, a game with her, please. Devs, a game with her in would be the best thing ever. And a peasant. Hello, peasant. Your grace, your general stayed up all night in our village. Ah! You were from the witch village, the ones who were paranoid about a witch. And this scared the witch. But Babushka is back again. Her men on horses, they came. They took over 3 villages, your grace. They are forcing everybody to feed enormous amounts of food to their children. They're fattening up the children, are they? Miss Gage is coming for them, your grace. She wants to eat them. You must do something. They're there right now. Please send your men. They are in 3 villages. The red horse is in Uborka. The black horse is in Jablonka, and the white horse is in Belka. I will see what I can do. Your grace, I have marked those locations on the map for you. If you open the map, you To point an agent to these locations. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew we could count on you. Okay, that's kind of weird. Right, is anything else? Do I need to do other things, or do I just need to assign those people? Nope, it looks pretty quiet. So let's go back to the map. So yes, we've got our general. Where was it? Jablonka was one of them, I think. Oh yeah, look, they've got little houses on, whereas our random locations that we haven't explored yet, we've got the question marks. Well, let's go to the nearest one. Let's go to Jablonka, because who knows, it makes probably no difference. So we'll go to there first. General, pop over to the delightful sounding town of Jablonka, and we need to summon a new person. So who do we call over now? How about we call Violet? Let's call Violet and see what she has to say. So we'll summon her. Yeah, and then she might give us information about Eton or something like that. So we'll ask her over as well. So how are we looking for stuff? We've got, yeah, look, this is great. 966 military. That's looking very good. I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I don't think, just another quick check, nothing's happened. No, absolutely nothing. Okay, let us end week 23. So let's see what happens. The witch is anyone? Oh, hang on. Are we cutscening? I think we're cutscening. Of course, yes. He went there, didn't he? He went back to the chambers and I feel like we should not be watching this, but okay. Haha. You're tickling me. Stop it. Okay, I feel deeply uncomfortable. Nothing's going to work from this side. Oops. Oh, there you go. It's not that easy. Are they playing Twister or something? Because I feel very much uncomfortable. Yeah, can we just go? Oh no! Oh no! It's an awful situation that all parents dread. Ah! Azalea has put something in my beddie. I went to sleep and now everything is itchy. Ah, okay. Oh no! Everyone's coming in. It's just some nettle powder. It will pass in a bit. Okay, well, what has gotten into? Apologise to your sister. Yeah, apologise to your sister. Azalea, apologise to your sister. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Everyone knows it was you. Azalea. Fine. I'm sorry. Okay, bye-bye. We'll talk about this, Azalea. Also, can we install some sort of door with a lock? That would be nice. That's why there isn't an heir to the throne. Maybe we can try another time? Perhaps we can still try tonight? Okay, fine. Well, that was a little bit awkward there. Okay, well, there we go. That was a thing that happened. Yeah, I guess that's how an heir is created. There we go. 28 food on the army upkeep. Hang on, how much are we generating? 12, 18, 20. Yeah, so we're still losing 2. Oh, dear. Our food is coming down. That merchant guy might come our way. We could buy some resources off of him. Only 6 weeks until the Radovians come and destroy all our things. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll finish up for now, and so we're on week 23, only 6 weeks. I imagine next time we'll have enough. Yeah, we'll play up until the point where the Radovians are going to maybe get here. I don't know. But yeah, I think we need to, we'll get the person in who we've asked. We've asked Violet to come back, haven't we? So Violet's going to come back in. We'll quiz her about some stuff. We might find out something interesting. And then we'll get Eton over. And we'll quiz Lord Eton on what the heck has been going on. The fact that he never mentioned to us that him and Talis were not on the best of terms. Because that would have been quite useful information to know, I feel. I think that probably was quite handy information for us to be aware of. And then we'll get Jovan in. That's the last Lord that we've not invited in yet. So yeah, we'll get him in as well and just say hello. But yeah, not a lot of time left. Not a lot of time left at all before the Radovians come. I mean, we are looking pretty good in terms of military. We're looking very good. So 976. If this continues by 6 weeks, we will be over 1,000 army, which I would feel quite comfortable with. I'd quite like to have over 1,000 people. I'd be okay with that. So yes, we'll finish up for now. We'll come back next time and we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is great. I'm very, very much enjoying this. And also, I'm enjoying Noakes in the Dragonslayer. We have another fun kind of lunatic character in here to go with Sidani and her sort of agents and all that kind of stuff, we also have Noxie, which I do like. So yeah, some good characters, and the story is progressing, and I'm looking forward to finding out what happens next, because who knows where this is going to go? Who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very lovely indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe in order to keep up to date with how we get on next time out here in Yes, Your Grace. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
They've ripped my arms off, ripped my legs off. I mean, unfortunately they didn't rip anything else off. Yes, I am off my face on mushrooms. Why, Lady Charlotte, I would certainly love to taste your cake. The King of the West is an idiot. I am off my face on mushrooms. I mean, asking me questions isn't going to be my strong point at the minute.